Hello everyone, my name's Shirley Houston and I'm really sorry I'm not there in person this evening because we were really looking forward to presenting to you about our company Triple C. Unfortunately, I work on Coronation Street and we've had to reschedule some things, so I'm in some bistro scenes. So when you watch in about 8 weeks time and there's loads of people in the bistro and maybe a cake and a bit of music, that was why I wasn't here this evening. Let me tell you how Triple C started. I'm a bit older than I look as an actor and I play a character younger than myself, but this is going to come apparent, the age thing in a bit. For several years before I got acting jobs or many acting work, I used to work as a workshop leader specifically with disabled young people in schools, or suddenly get a group of disabled young people in the Easter holidays from different schools, or we'd put a video together, things like that, and you could always see the difference drama made with young people just in a matter of days through confidence. And I think it was late 2015. Now let me tell you, she did not die, but there was a young woman called Stacey who I taught 15 years previously, who was a wheelchair user, and she was told that they wouldn't operate on her because she was too severely disabled. She needed a back operation, but then so she was told she had 3 months to live, and she phoned me. She got my number from Mo, who's in the room. Hello Mo. Because she wanted to thank me, because she said the way she lived her life following just a couple of weeks of drama lessons, how she used the chair, how she talked to different people, because she'd been influenced by another person with a disability telling her that what she was capable of. She said it made her live her next 15 years of her life very differently than if she'd had that experience. And I was driving to work the next morning. It was about 6:30 in the morning, going down Trafford Road on the way to work, thinking, we could do this. Why don't we do this again? We could do this for the next generation. So I approached Jed, and Lydia said she'd be up for helping. I went back to talk to Mo. Now Mo is also one of those young people who I worked with 15 years ago, 17 now, and because there's quite a lot of young people who wanted to go into the arts, who I wanted to see whether they had, or if they'd been told no, the same as Stacey. So yeah, that's how Triple C started. We were so excited to be able to do that trial at Lancaster in school with that pot of money, because, well, as an actor who's got over 20 years of experience working with young people with disabilities, and as a collective we've got 35 years experience of working with young people with disabilities, and drama connects with young people in such a way that I've not seen anything else do, and make such leaps and changes in their confidence, because you can actually put a personal connection. If you can feel and experience something emotionally, that then you can express yourself, which you might find very difficult to do with words or with written or spoken words. Whereas we ensure that all our workshops are fully accessible, and we quite often work with young people with no verbal skills, or you communicate differently, and that's what you can do with drama. So yeah, it was brilliant to be given that opportunity, and we will tell you more what we did with those findings later. When I became a wheelchair user when I was 24 and I was also an actor, I felt really isolated, and I think I didn't get an acting job for about 4 or 5 years because nobody employed people like me. And when I did get in rooms, non-disabled people didn't want to be partnered with a girl in the wheelchair because they assumed that she wouldn't be very good. I didn't really know many other disabled actors. I just felt incredibly isolated and was forever fighting a battle that I felt I was fighting alone. We are so excited about what we can change with the arts. I have always believed, and I think most people in my community have believed this, who are artistic, if we can change how we're perceived on television, on stages, in the media, in our shops, in our books, you can change how we are treated in society. And at the moment we represent 19% of society, and yet on our screens we're probably 1 or 2%. Apparently I think it's 95% of people who've won an Oscar for playing a disabled role have been non-disabled. When they took The Family Guy off BBC, their representation went down by 1% last year. A lot of children in need make up our representation. So I also weirdly, because Corrie is an ongoing drama, I think on ITV we're 3.7% representation, whereas quite a lot of that is me because I'm on several times a week. So the thing is, if you look at it, we're missing out on 19% of people's input, voices, and just what strength and energy those people can bring to a situation. If you look at the room now and you take 19% of you away, say you're not allowed in, you can't have a voice, it makes it a lot, the richness has gone. And also I think people have a fear of disability, people have a fear of getting it wrong. If we can have our stories told on television, if you can see how it's almost humanises, and media, theatre, storytelling has that ability, take away the fear of how people are treated. Therefore, our young people that we're working with won't have the same blocks and difficulties that we've faced. As you've heard from, this is Bernard by the way, who's a little puppy who got a bit fed up because we were working late at night and he wanted a cuddle. So hello everybody, hello Bernard. As you heard, the fantastic things that Singing have done from Lydia, Mo and Melissa, it'd be nice to share with you one of our dreams is to get Singing, and we will do this, we are going to get Singing onto the NHS is our aim. Through more research, through more partnerships with the Manchester University, possibly Sheffield Hallam, to prove how singing does impact on people and their well-being. And our dream for the future is then to roll that out across the country. As you've heard this evening, as Triple C, we have made incredible changes and a great impact on many people's lives on such a small pot of money. And we are so excited and grateful that you have made us your charity of the year. Thank you so, so much. I'm personally, and I know the whole Triple C team is incredibly excited about the changes and the potential we can do over the next year. We, as a company, always create a legacy for every project we do, which ensures that if we're going to make a change, then we're going to make a change across the board and for everybody. And also your money is going to, well, Melissa and Mo and Lids are going to tell you some places we intend to invest your money to create and build on certain projects. But also, please bear in mind, you are helping people who have been socially isolated, who, without that sign language support or that person to collect them from the train station or that audio description, would never be able to engage in these activities. And what we're doing is ensuring that when you do engage in one of our activities, then we share that knowledge of how to make those things accessible to all the other areas, where so people can go join in through the mainstream. So thank you. You are going to make such an impact on so many people's lives, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. Thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to make such a difference. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed hearing about Triple C this evening. And also, you might be doing the 10K with us if you fancy. If you want to come and run, wheel, walk, come and join us. Melissa just said, mention how difficult it is. To be honest, for me and a few of us, just it's a bit knackering because you have to sit upright and you're bumping a lot for 10K. But I think I might have the easy way of doing it. But if you want to come and join us, please come and join us. And thank you for engaging with what we're doing, because together and with your help, we do believe that, I think we thought originally we were going to change it for the next generation, but I actually truly believe we can change how people with disabilities are treated in our society in the next generation, in the next few years. So thank you, and come and join us, and yes, thank you for your help.